Welcome to Underground Music Review. Today we're going to be looking at PEZNT's new EP on Strictly Rhythm Records. It's review time. Hey guys, welcome to Underground Music Review. This is our second review and today we're going to be reviewing the Pelin EP by Croatian DJ duo, PEZNT. It's been released on one of house music's most iconic record labels of all time, Strictly Rhythm Records. PEZNT are a Croatian DJ duo with releases on a lot of big labels, Nervous Records, Glasgow Underground, Defected and many more. They're also the owners of Black Soul Records. They're doing really big things actually representing Croatia. There's not a lot of DJs that come out of Croatia into sort of the bigger scene and I believe they were also one of the first ever Croatian DJ duos, or just one of them was the first ever Croatian DJ to play at Amsterdam dance event. Let's get into the EP and see where we go. Our first track on the EP, which is Pelin. This track is sort of a tech house roller, rolls along nicely. Yeah, let's jump into it and I'm going to pick out a few bits that we like about the track. Straight away, when the kicks come in after the intro, you can hear they've got so much weight to them. They're very subby. They're very warm. They're round. They carry the track, and you know they provide a lot of the low end. You can hear here as well. The bass line comes in. It's very chunky, very classic tech house, but also very smooth. The bass and the kick really complement each other here because you can almost not hear the punch of the kick, but they just really, I don't know, they have a really good relationship actually. The piano that you're hearing right now, this is playing the same melody as the bass line, which is a classic house music production technique. The piano almost sounds like a bit of a toy piano. I think that they've probably used the Korg M1 for this piano sound, but I may be wrong. We really like this part of the track actually. The percussion is very tech housey, but it's also sort of it's got like a little bit of distortion, a little bit of saturation, so you can't pick out the individual elements as much as that. It just sort of carries the track along. You can see exactly why Strictly Rhythm wanted to put this on their label. Let's get into the next track. This track is Cume. I'm going to start this track from the start because the percussion on this track, I really like it. So immediately they come in with this sort of tribal, ethnic percussion sounds, which are like bongos and wood blocks. But what they've done is they put a real nice reverb and a delay on them. So what they do is they give a real nice atmosphere instantly. You can hear these chord stabs coming up. And these chords, you know, they're really nice, sort of like a classic house thing where they're like a minor 7 or a minor 9 chord put onto a sampler. They play them in very percussively, sort of like a Kerry Chandler vibe or something along those lines, like early 90s. And they just sort of creep up on you and drop back down. They've got a filter on them the whole way throughout the track, so it keeps it moving. You don't get bored of hearing them for too long and it doesn't get too repetitive. Like I said before, I really think this does fit on Strictly Rhythm. It's kind of what they do. When you go to their label and you look at buying their track, that's exactly what they want you to hear, and this is exactly what you're going there to buy. Alright, well let's move into the final track on the EP, just a different cut of the original, and I believe the only difference that they've done is they've taken the vocals out. So what that does is it gives you a bit of room to, you know, layer another vocal chop over the top when you're playing out, or you can mix it back with the original track and sort of get some interesting vibes going along, and this just gives you a little bit of variation. So as you know, every video we go over the tracks and we do an overall summary. Production on this track, we want to give it an 8 out of 10. All the elements are very clean, well defined, but also kind of distorted, compressed and saturated exactly where necessary. The arrangement on both the tracks it's on point, you know, from start to finish they just flow, and it's sort of one of those EPs where you listen to the whole EP and it's just over before you even thought about it basically. Creativity, we want to give the creativity an 8 out of 10 on this track. I wouldn't say it's a super original EP. What I'm saying is basically they've set out to make a certain type of EP that will fit on this label. So they've been creative in a lot of ways, but they've also decided, right, we need to make an EP that A is going to fit this label and B is going to fit the classic house EP structure. We're going to give them a 9 out of 10 for the overall vibe because they have completely nailed the house music EP. So it's that time of the video where we discuss our favourite track on the EP. Finally came to a decision. The favourite track on the EP for us is Cume, and the main thing that swings it for us is those sampled chord stabs. It's just like a bit more melodic, and we kind of enjoy that. So yeah, our favourite track on the EP is Cume. The track source, Beatport links are below. And there's also a stream on Spotify link, so go and add that to a playlist. We've linked down to the artist below. We've also put a link to Strictly Rhythm. Please like and subscribe for the video. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook to catch up and see what we're up to. Let us know in the comments what you think of the EP. Also, you can reach out to us if there's any tracks that you think we would like to review. Peace out.